Utah Motorcycle Fines Limits Test.
Question 1. Conviction of reckless driving charges in a period of 1 year will lead to loss of driving privileges in the state of Utah.
3, 2, 4, 5.
Answer.
2.
Question 2. Which of the following generally will not result in loss of driving privileges in the state of Utah?
A careless driving conviction. A speeding violation. Using a vehicle to commit a felony. A hit-and-run conviction.
Answer.
A speeding violation.
Question 3. If a Utah driver is not convicted of any traffic violations for his or her driving record will be cleared completely.
6 months. 1 year. 5 years. 2 years.
Answer.
2 years.
Question 4. Which of the following common restriction abbreviations will appear on a Utah license when the driver is required to wear glasses or contact lenses while driving?
A, C, D, B.
Answer.
B.
Question 5. A Utah driver may have points removed from his or her driving record by completing a defensive driving course once every years.
5, 2, 4, 3.
Answer.
3.
Question 6. Upon a 13 to 17-year-old Utah resident's second conviction of possessing or consuming alcohol, his or her driving privileges will be suspended for a period of
2 years. 180 days. 1 year. 90 days.
Answer.
2 years.
Question 7. A second or subsequent DUI conviction will result in a license revocation period of
5 years. 1 year. 2 years. 180 days.
Answer.
2 years.
Question 8. Utah's implied consent law states that every licensed driver has demonstrated his or her implied consent to
have his or her home searched. Have his or her medical records released. Be chemically tested for alcohol or drugs. Have his or her vehicle searched.
Answer.
Be chemically tested for alcohol or drugs.
Question 9. A particular conviction's points will be removed from a Utah driving record after
90 days. 6 months. 1 year. 3 years.
Answer.
3 years.
Question 10. A. Conviction of driving while intoxicated will result in license revocation.
First. Second. Third. Fourth.
Answer.
Second.
Question 11. Utah traffic law requires children under the age of to be restrained in an approved child safety system.
8, 5, 3, 6.
Answer.
8.
Question 12. If an underage Utah driver is convicted of a DUI, he or she will be required to maintain an ignition interlock device in his or her vehicle for or until the driver reaches the age of 21.
3 years. 6 months. 90 days. 1 year.
Answer.
3 years.
Question 13. If a Utah driver operates a vehicle with a license suspended or revoked for an alcohol-related charge, he or she will be fined up to
$500, $50, $1,000, $250.
Answer.
$1,000.
Question 14. Upon accumulating or more points within a 3-year period, a Utah driver will be required to appear for a hearing.
50, 100, 200, 150.
Answer.
200.
Question 15. For all traffic violation convictions except for speeding tickets, a Utah court can vary the conviction's points value as much as
10%, 20%, 40%, 50%.
Answer.
10%.
Question 16. To regain his or her license after suspension or revocation, a Utah driver must pay a reinstatement fee of
$45, $25, $85, $65.
Answer.
$65.
Question 17. Drug-related traffic violations will remain on a Utah driving record for years.
15, 3, 10, 5.
Answer.
10.
Question 18. A Utah driver who is under the age of 17 is restricted from operating a vehicle unsupervised between the hours of midnight and, except for employment or emergency situations,
5 a.m., 6 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Answer.
5 a.m.
Question 19. If a Utah driver is not convicted of any traffic violations for, his or her points tally will be reduced by half.
1 year, 6 months, 30 days, 5 years.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 20. If a Utah driver refuses to take a chemical test for alcohol or drugs, his or her license could be revoked for months on the first offense.
18, 9, 3, 6,
Answer.
18.
Question 21. The point of presumed intoxication for an adult Utah driver is percent.
0.08%. 0.05%. 0.02%. 0.07%.
Answer.
0.08%.
Question 22. If a Utah resident who is between the age of 13 and 17 is found to be in possession of or consuming alcohol, his or her license will be suspended for
10 days. 90 days. 1 year. 180 days.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 23. Points will be removed from a Utah driving record upon completion of a defensive driving program.
70. 50. 10. 100.
Answer.
50.
Question 24. If a driver fails to adhere to Utah's Financial Responsibility Act, he or she could be fined up to
$500. $1,000. $50. $10.
Answer.
$1,000.
Question 25. The minimum points suspension period of Utah drivers who are under the age of 21 is days.
120. 90. 180. 30.
Answer.
30.
Question 26. After involvement in a crash, in which ways may a Utah driver maintain his or her financial responsibility?
Providing proof of automobile insurance. Deposit funds to cover damage with the state. Both of these answers are correct. Neither of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Both of these answers are correct.
Question 27. If a Utah driver is operating a vehicle with a back at or above the state's legal limit, he or she is times more likely to be involved in an accident.
4. 2. 8. 6.
Answer.
6.
Question 28. Who is required to maintain auto insurance in the state of Utah?
All drivers. Only driver under the age of 18. Only drivers of vehicle made after the year 2000. Only drivers under the age of 21.
Answer.
All drivers.
Question 29. The Not to Drop Act states that the legal back limit for Utah drivers who are under the age of 21 is
0.08%. 0.02%. 0.00%. 0.05%.
Answer.
0.00%.
Question 30. If a Utah driver operates a vehicle with a license suspended or revoked for an alcohol-related charge, he or she may be imprisoned for up to months.
9. 1. 3. 6.
Answer.
6.
Question 31. Failure to yield right-of-way will result in the addition of points to a Utah driving record upon conviction.
60. 40. 80. 100.
Answer.
60.
Question 32. Upon paying the application fee, a Utah driver is allowed to attempt the driver's permit exam. Times.
2. 4. 3. 5.
Answer.
3.
Question 33. For Utah drivers who are under the age of 21, a total of points acquired within a 3-year period will result in a hearing and temporary loss of driving privileges.
170. 150. 70. 100.
Answer.
70.
Question 34. A reckless driving conviction will result in the addition of points to a Utah driving record.
80. 50. 60. 70.
Answer.
80.
Question 35. The minimum points value for a speeding violation conviction in the state of Utah is
95. 55. 15. 35.
Answer.
35.
Question 36. Young Utah drivers are restricted from transporting unrelated passengers until they turn 18 or have maintained a driver's license for
6 months. 90 days. 1 year. 30 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 37. Who is required to wear a seat belt in the state of Utah?
Only the back seat passengers. The driver and front seat passenger only. The driver and all passengers. Only the driver.
Answer.
The driver and all passengers.
Question 38. Which of the following will result in the revocation of a Utah driver's license?
Manslaughter while driving. Using a motor vehicle to commit a felony. Failure to stop after involvement in an accident. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 39. A first DUI conviction will result in a license suspension of days of Utah drivers.
90. 60. 120. 30.
Answer.
120.
Question 40. If a Utah driver is ordered to maintain proof of financial responsibility after failing to comply with the state's Financial Responsibility Act, it must be maintained for years.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Answer:
3.
Question 41. According to the Utah Driver's Manual, studies show that drivers who smoke marijuana are more likely to
Be bothered by headlight glare. Make driving mistakes. Be arrested for traffic violations. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
All of these answers are correct.
Question 42. A tailgating conviction will result in the addition of points upon conviction:
80, 60, 70, 90.
Answer:
60.
Question 43. A Utah driver who is under the age of 21 could lose his or her driving privileges for up to because of excess point accumulation:
6 months, 90 days, 1 year, 30 days.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 44. Upon a first DUI conviction, a Utah driver will be required to maintain an ignition interlock device in his or her vehicle for a period of months:
6, 3, 12, 18.
Answer:
18.
Question 45. If a Utah driver is convicted of a second refusal charge, his or her license could be revoked for up to months:
36, 24, 48, 18.
Answer:
36.
Question 46. If an underage driver is convicted of driving with any measurable amount of alcohol in his or her system, his or her license will be suspended for days or until the driver turns 21.
365, 120, 60, 30.
Answer:
365.
Question 47. A felony DUI conviction will require ignition interlock device installation for years:
3, 4, 5, 6.
Answer:
6.
Question 48. Which of the following people are suitable supervising passengers for young Utah drivers who are operating a vehicle with a learner's permit?
The driver's parent. The driver who signed his or her application. An approved driving instructor. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
All of these answers are correct.
Question 49. A second or subsequent DUI conviction or refusal conviction will require the installation of an ignition interlock device for
6 months, 1 year, 3 years. 90 days.
Answer.
3 years.
Question 50. Which of the following convictions will not result in the addition of 50 points to a Utah driving record?
Failure to obey a stop sign. Improper passing. Running a red light. Reckless driving.
Answer.
Reckless driving. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.